I have a secret for you. A secret I can only reveal to you. Because around here, that's what I am. The revealer of secrets. And the recorder of Umbra lore. They call me the Storyteller. You may call me whatever you like. You don't need to look for me. I'm already here. I'm always here. I know this place can feel heavy. Not dangerous, just dense. Like the air holds on to things. You're not in trouble. You're not being evaluated. You don't need to explain yourself to me. People here call me the Storyteller, not because I tell stories to distract you, but because stories help us settle. You see, the Umbra isn't only what hurts, it's also what remains when the noise quietens down. Most people enter the Umbra when it's at its loudest, during anxiety, during despair, during moments when thoughts won't slow. But the Umbra also has quieter rooms, places between episodes, moments where nothing is wrong, even if nothing feels perfect yet. That's where I live. I don't fix things, I don't diagnose, I don't ask you to feel differently than you do. What I do is help your mind rest long enough to remember how it breathes. Sometimes that means explaining a little about this place. Sometimes it means reading. Sometimes it means sitting quietly together without trying to improve anything. The Umbra isn't a single system, it's a collection of responses. Some of them try to protect you, some of them try to organize you, some of them try to quieten you too much. They all mean well, even when they're wrong. If you've met the others, you may have noticed they're very certain, very confident, very sure of what you need. I am not. I don't need certainty to be useful. I only need time. You're allowed to relax here, not because you've earned it, not because you're better, just because you're tired. The calm you sometimes feel, the one that shows up unexpectedly between difficult days, that's not an accident. It's your nervous system remembering that it doesn't have to be loud all the time. That's what I represent. Not happiness, not recovery, just space. I keep books here, not manuals, not instructions, stories, descriptions, fragments. I read them slowly, not so you'll remember every word, but so your thoughts can lean against something steady. When I read, you don't have to listen closely. You can drift. You can miss things. You can come back halfway through a sentence. Nothing important will be lost. Sometimes I'll explain pieces of Umbra lore, not to make sense of it all, but to remind you that even confusing systems have patterns. And patterns can be calming when you're not trapped inside them. If you ever feel anxious here, you don't need to leave. You don't need to push through. You can stay with me until it passes. If you ever feel numb, that's okay too. Numbness isn't failure. It's often a pause. I won't tell you how long you should stay. I won't tell you when to move on. I'll just be here, reading, explaining when asked, quiet when needed. Now, I want to try something simple. Nothing important, nothing heavy. I'm just going to read a few lines. You don't need to focus, just let the sound settle in your ears. I have this book. It's called Phantasma. And I'm going to tell you a little about this book. And over the coming days, I'll read it to you while you relax to the sound of my voice. The description of this book says, "Welcome to Phantasma. There are only 2 rules to the game. Stay alive and do not fall in love. When Ophelia's sister disappears, there's only one way to save her. Ophelia must enter Phantasma, a deadly contest inside a haunted mansion, and claim its prize, a single wish. Phantasma is a maze of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms, of alluring demons and fatal temptations. Ophelia must face 9 challenges, each more dangerous than the last. There can only be one winner, and the contestants will stop at nothing to eliminate their rivals. But just as Ophelia's fears threaten to overwhelm her, a mysterious stranger offers her a bargain. Charming, arrogant, and infuriatingly attractive. Blackwell claims he can guide her through the lethal trials ahead. All he asks for in return is 10 years of her life. Ophelia knows she shouldn't trust him. Blackwell doesn't seem dangerous, but appearances can be deceptive. Worse still, she feels a dark and irresistible attraction drawing them closer and closer. And in Phantasma, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. So over the course of the next few days, come to me and I'll read you chapters of this book. I don't expect anything from you. You can just sit back, relax, close your eyes, and let the words I read from the page soothe you. Now, I told you I had a secret for you. You are the only one who can improve your life. That is the secret. You can search the Umbra and ask numerous people for help. But in the end, the only one who can help you is you. We're just here to make that a possibility. Thank you for stopping by. I look forward to reading to you soon. Good night.